Welcome to another tutorial for App 3 Star School Management System. Today, we'll be touching on e-learning. E-learning simply means electronic learning. Now, the e-learning can be used to teach children when they are at home, be it on demand or live. Now, on this special training, we'll show you the features we have on our school management system. First, you log into your portal, and on the menu side, you're going to see e-learning after fees collection. Click on the e-learning. You'll see different settings. Different settings. But first, let me introduce you to what we'll be studying. One, we'll be studying how to how to learn by giving download lessons, giving downloadable lessons. We're also going to learn by how to learn by giving video lessons, video lessons. We're also going to learn by readable lessons, meaning just go to log in and read what the teacher has told us. Then we're also going to do quiz at the end of each week or each period. Quiz, or let's call it CBT. um okay, then okay then we're going to tell you how to do settings. Okay, these are the few things we'll be touching on this training, so let's start now. So first of all, you click on the e-learning where you have course, quiz, category, offline payment, settings. Now, on the course category, on the course category, you are going to change. Um, you're going to write the course category. Now, it is advisable that when you are doing course category, you you change it to first term. First term is it is just advised, but you can change your category depending on the kind of school you run. Depending on the kind of school you run. But in this kind of school, we are using first term, second term, second term, save, and the last one, of course, is third term, save. Now, let's assume we want to change category, um, the categories. You want to change them instead of writing first term in capital letter. You can just come here, change the small letter, first term, and all that stuff. So that's how to do your add your category. So you must add category first before we come to create courses. Come to create courses. So let's click on create courses. Now, in adding courses, in adding courses, you must understand how do you want to teach your children. How do you want to teach your children? Now, if you look at it, um, we have what we call section. Now, under this section, we can under section you can call it something as in how you want to train them. For instance, if it's weekly, you can still be going to school and be doing your e-learning. It's done in most schools. Still be in school, while learning online, or you can be at home while learning online. Now, it means, what does this mean? It means you will have to create a section. Now, what kind of section do you want to create? Do you want to do a weekly section? Do you want to create periodic session? Or do you want to create, can be monthly section? Now, weekly section means week one, week two, week three, week four, till the end of the week for the first term on a course, which is maybe English. Or do you want to create subject section? Subject section. Now, if it's weekly, you are going to change. You are going to write week one, week two, and all that. If it's periodic, you're going to write first period. It is up to you. It's up to your school. Choose what you want to write. It can be all week. It can be first term, meaning all the lessons you just pack it into one course. Then can be monthly, can be January courses and all that. Or first month, case first month. So any of these works. Okay, this is how to organize it. Now, when you click on, before you click on add course, sorry, when you click on add course, you must have known what you want to do here, the weekly, periodic, or monthly. So in this case, we are doing weekly. Weekly meaning for each of the subjects you have. For instance, we're going to do it. We have English, we have maths. Let's use that now. So for each of the subjects, you're going to create English course for first term for a particular class. So this English has for let's say basic one, let's say basic two, let's say basic three. Now we are not dealing with any of these classes except basic one. So this will be basic one English language. Which term is it? First term. Basic one English language first term. So this is how you create the course name. So it means in this course you're going to see all that you're supposed to learn from week 1 to week 12. So let's write it basic 1. Now we're going to write few outcomes. So in this tutorial, words and opposites, good grammar, good grammar in past participle. That's correct. Grammar in past participle. Then you can describe the summary of the course. English language for basic 1 intends to empower the child in his speech. You know better than that. You know better to how to get it done. Okay, now the session you have to change to this section. First term, second term. We don't have it here, so let's hold on. Let's create it. Let's. So after writing the section, the class, select the term, pick a teacher, let's say Miss Gifts. Then first you're going to write the preview. Now in your preview video, it can come from um, you or get it from YouTube. But of course, it has to be from YouTube. So let's see if we have a YouTube video. So I'll be creating different YouTube videos so that you will. So now, how do you add YouTube video on as a course or as a preview? I'm going to teach you that now. I'm going to open this browser, and this is the video I want to use. youtube.com/watch/this. Okay. Now I want to copy it. And when you copy it, let's bring it here. You see this watch question mark v and equal. Change it to a word called embed and put slash. So I copy it, I bring it to the YouTube place. Good. So that's how to get it. So what did I do? I copied the youtube.com, removed the equal to up to where what W is, put embed and put a slash to it. So that's how to do that. Then pricing is 0 naira, discount is 0. I make it a free course so that your children will see it. Select the term, first term, the category we just created, and let it be visible so that children will see it. Choose a file, choose a file here, call it English, save, and click on save. Now it has successfully saved that course. So basic 1 English language first term has been saved for grade 4. Now it's wrong. This is supposed to be for basic 4 English. So let's come here, edit it. So I can edit the course itself, change it to 4, and click on save. So if I go back to courses, check the course here to be basic 4 English language first term for grade 4 and for this first term. So after that, what next should we do? um so if you create a course, you are going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons under action. This is to deactivate the course so that no child will see it anymore. This I just explained this to edit the course itself. Now we have 3 other buttons. One is lesson button. Under this lesson, you see that we have 0 here. So that meaning there's no lesson under this course. And that this course can run for the number of weeks or number of periods you have selected for it to run. Then this is the section. The section is like week 1, week 2 that I just told you about. But here we have no week. So what you do, first and foremost, before you create lesson, please create your section. So we are going to create section now. Call this one week 1. Click it save. Call it week 2. Click save. Now when you're done with section, click on courses. You'll see that 2 sections have been added. Let's see if we can add one more section to this week one and week two. Okay, so we have week three. So come here. So you see that you have three sections here. Basic 4 English language first term. So we have this one here, free and all that stuff. Okay. Now it means the next thing we have to do is to create lesson. Now if you are creating a lesson, be sure to create lesson for um be sure to create lesson, okay, so that at the end of the day the lesson will be um, under each of the weeks. I click on lesson. Now you're not uploading any lesson. Let's click on add lesson. Now add lesson will now take us to this part. How to learn by giving downloadable lessons. Now you can do this. How to learn by giving downloadable lessons, how to learn by giving video lessons, how to learn by giving readable lessons. Now let's talk about how to learn by giving downloadable lessons. So what you see, let's say under week one, I want to create under week one. So let's say week one, I want to create this four. So under week two, I also create this four. Under week three, I want to create this four. What does this mean? It means that I want to teach, each week I'll be teaching different topics. Now, for these different topics, I'll be having downloadable lessons for that topic. I'll be having video lessons for that topic. I'll be having readable lessons for that topic. Then I'll create quiz. So that's how you organize your e-learning. Well, it is optional. All these are what? Optional. You can do only one. You can do only one, then the children will still benefit it. You can do two of it, remove these two, children will also benefit it. But for this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do that so that each week you can download, you can watch, and you can also read as a student anytime I'm with a device. Okay, let's continue. So week one, call it words and opposites. Because I'm doing the first one, which is downloadable lessons, I write it downloadable. Download. Now it's just for illustration's sake. Meaning when I see that it's downloadable, the parents will know that I will download the PDF. Then when will be the start date? The start date will be, let's say I don't want this week one to start now. I want it to start this 16th. So I now you are going to attach the PDF. You're going to attach the PDF. While here I'm going to choose the picture for that lesson. Now don't mind my writing English. It's supposed to be words and opposites. I'll pick words and opposites, save it, and pick. So you click on attachments and you attach it. The words and opposites that you have created. Okay. and it's in PDF. You just write a summary, download the file, and click on save. Now I've done the first one, which is how to learn downloadable lessons. Now how to learn by giving video lessons. How to learn by giving video lessons. Now to do this, click here, click week one, still under week one, say birds and opposites video. Now click on video, select the date, let's say today, click on image, same, let's still take this, save it. The provider will be YouTube, and the video URL, talked about the URL, so let's get that URL. So let's go back to, this is the video. Remember how I taught you, remove WA and get to equal to, change it to embed and put that, copy it, go back to your video, YouTube video, and place it here. You now watch video and click on save. Oh, duration, just call it 1 hour. Okay, now the third one will be the last one, which is week one, where's an opposite, this one will be readable. Okay, come here, just write text, start day today, image, put the image here, still this one. Now let's say you finish typing or copying. I'm going to copy, I'm not an English teacher, but I'm going to copy from this site, where's an opposite, and stop here. Okay, I've stopped there. So if I come here, I'll paste what I've copied, and click on save. Okay, so if you go to this place, courses, you will see that you now have 3 lessons. If you open the lessons, you see that each of the week 1 has 3 lessons. Each of them has 3 lessons. So let's now go to the how the children will see it when they log in. Now let's log in as a student to check what we have done. So I'm logged in as a child. I'm logged in as a child. The first thing I go to is to check the e-learning, right? Now under this e-learning, I'll see Basic 4 English Language first term. You understand? I'll see it start lesson. Okay, I want to watch the lesson. Okay, I click on start lesson. You see the week 1, 2, and 3 that my teachers have created. I'll see it. Note, this week one, two, or three, if I click on it, remember I'm in English. English. Let me go back again. Now we're going to have English language, maths, geography, social studies, and every other subject, each of them, when you create different courses for this particular class. When you do that, also, what are you going to do? You are going to, so in each of those courses, that's when you now see the week one, week two, week three to week 14. Then each of the week, you see where's an opposite. You can have more than 20 lessons, depending on what you want to do. You can have words and opposites and singular and plural in the same week with these kind of settings. So it's up to you to do that. So now lesson one, words and opposite. If I click on this, lesson has not started. Why? Because the lesson was created for 13th. Okay. Before we go ahead, check English class. This one, you can just press and the child start watching. Understand? So the child, let's assume you can leave this. It's just an introduction. Understand? Okay. So with that, you come here. Lesson two. Understand? Lesson two. Click on lesson two here. Now remember lesson two, we did not push it to the to 13th also, or to more than to 13th. So with this one, you can open the lesson and start watching the lesson that you have created. Can be your can be your class, it can be your class lesson that you have done a video on, or it can be something else. Okay, so let's go back to the e-learning, come back to lesson, go back to week one. Now where's an opposite? I want to read it. Now I don't want to watch, I don't want to download, I want to read it. I can, the opposite words of A to Z, above, below, asleep, awake, not well spelled, ally, enemy. You can edit it as a teacher. You understand? Cold, hot. Okay, this is what you read. So that is what we have for you. Then you can go back to the e-learning, click on start lesson. Now we've done the download. You can download this, you can watch the video, you can read it, and you can answer the quiz that has been set. The quiz lesson, to do the quiz, there are other, it's in other course, other of our videos. So check how to do the quiz. So this quiz now is time for 10 minutes. Okay, I click this question. I call the governor of Edo State, Miriam. Then I submit it. Then I save it. Okay, so that's for the e-learning. So thank you for watching. Now this is how we set up e-learning on our school management system. However, we also have a live class e-learning, but that video will be shown to you at a later time. A live class e-learning using Gmeet. All your children will come to the class online and you start teaching them what you want them to see. Thank you for watching.